Hi, Assalamualaikum and good morning to everyone. So for today we're going to continue our lesson on chapter 10, perimeter and area for form 1. Okay, so as you look over the screen, what will you learn is the perimeter, what is perimeter, and then how to calculate the area of triangles, parallelogram, kites and trapezium. And finally, you will learn about relationship between perimeter and area. Okay, so let's look at the page. If you have uh, secondary school textbook, okay, you can turn to page 252. So this is the summary. Okay, this is the summary for the formulas in this chapter. Okay, let's look at the formula for perimeter. Okay, perimeter in this chapter will cover 4 shapes. Okay, shape number 1 is triangles. Shape number 2 is parallelograms. Shape number 3 is kites. And shape number 4 is trapeziums. Okay, let's look at how to calculate perimeter for triangles. Okay, for the triangles, it consists of 3 sides, A, B, C. Okay, to calculate the perimeter, we represent perimeter by the letter of P. P equal to A plus B plus C. So it's very easy and straightforward. You just adding all the sides. Okay, and then parallelograms. Okay, P is equal to 2A plus 2B, right? Which means for parallelograms, there are 2 sides with similar size for each of its sides. Okay, and then kites, P is equal to A plus 2B. For kites, it's quite similar to parallelogram in some way, but not exactly same. As you look at, 2A is the same size but different with 2B. The size of it is not equally the same. And lastly, the shape number 4 for perimeter is trapeziums. Okay, trapezium P is equal A plus B plus C and plus D. And after you learn about perimeter, you need to learn about area. Okay, area has its own specific formula. Okay, for triangles, the formula to calculate area for triangles is A is area, equal to half times A times B. A is the base of triangle, B is the height of the triangle. Okay, I repeat one again. The formula to calculate area for triangles is A equal to half times base times height, A times B. And then next is parallelogram. Sorry, it's quite hard for me to pronounce the parallelograms. Parallelograms formula to calculate the area is A times B. Okay, so here is very straight and simple. The base times the height for parallelograms. And third, kites. To calculate the area for the kites, half times A times B. If you look at here, triangles and kites having a similar formula. All right. And last but not least, trapeziums. Okay. To calculate the area for trapezium, half in bracket A plus B times T. So trapezium is a little bit what we said more, because the addition of A plus B. The A plus B here I stress because it's not times, but it is additions operations. And times T. T is actually the height. A and B is the upper base and the lower base. So never mind. We will do some exercise on this. Okay, you can turn to page 227, right? Okay, for exercise number 1, self-practice 9.3, we look at question number 1. In the diagram, PQRU is a rectangular and RSTU is a rhombus. SUV is a straight angle. Calculate the value of... I'm sorry, this is a different topics. Sorry, typo. Okay, I'm so sorry for this. Sorry guys, due technical problem. Alright, this is the exercise. Sorry. Okay, self-practice 10.1. Determine the perimeter of each of the following shapes. Okay, as you look over here, there are 3 exercise. Exercise number 2, A and B is a shape that we can count it using a formula. But the shape for number C, it is a not uniform shapes. You need to measure it using thread, okay, or rope, and then you put in the ruler. So let's look at the question number 1. Determine the perimeter, right? As you look on the screen, okay, I draw a little bit here. Sorry, I'm taking a lot of time. Okay, this is the shape. This is the shape. This shape is combination of few squares and the length for the sides. Okay, as you look over here, it only giving you 3 information, 3 known length for the side. So for perimeter, you need to calculate the length for the total summation of each sides. Okay, not the area, but the length around it. Okay, so here is a 6 cm, and then if you realize that there are line symbol over here, this symbol is it's mean that it has a same value with the given number 6 cm. So 6 cm here is the same as these sides and these sides. So you can directly write it 9 cm. Okay, and then can you know the length of the side? For sure. How? By adding all the 3 values. Okay, 6 plus 6 plus 5. Then you get 17. Okay, so you look over here. Now every side have been known the value. Sorry, only one side over here, which is we don't know what is the length. So how we gonna know about it? Okay, by using subtractions. Okay, you adding the value. We know that from here to here, okay, the summation would be 12, okay, around 12, alright, 12 cms, and we know the length for this is 20. So 20 minus 12, we get this unknown side, which is 8, right? So you write it 8 cm. So all the sides have been known the value. So the perimeter, we represent the value for P for perimeter equal to, and then you add all the length that you already find. Okay, 70 plus 20 plus 5 plus 6, okay, plus 8 plus 6, okay, plus 6, and then you will get it. Okay, you will get it. So that is how we calculate the value for the perimeter of the shapes. Okay, now I want to show you the next activity, which is how to calculate the area. Okay. Okay, it's okay. I think I know it. Page, the summary is 252. Is it the summary of the chapter? Okay, now you look at how to find the area for triangles. Okay, to calculate the area for triangles, let me give you one example. Okay, let's draw the triangles. Okay, this is how the triangle looks like. Since that I don't use ruler, the line is not straight, but it's okay. I hope you understand it. All right, let's look at over here. We have let's say A, B, C, representing the angle for the triangle. Then we need to calculate the area. The area means all this area inside the triangle. So the formula that we know is half 1/2. Okay, forget A is equal to area equal to half times A times B. What is A? A is the base. What is the base? Base is over here is A and C. Okay, A and C we call it as a base. Okay, dalam bahasa Melayunya tapak. And then B is the height. Okay, let's say the height over here. Okay, I represent it as a straight lines. This represented by the 90 degrees of the angle. So let's say we have the height for the B is 4 cm. The base for the triangle is 2 cm. It's not common sense, right? It must be more than 4. So let's say 8. Okay, 8 cm. So as we have all the information, you just put in the formula. So the formula would be like A is equal to 1/2 times A. A is a base, 8 cm times the height, which is 4 cm. Then you settle it, and then you get 16 cm squared. Okay, 16 cm squared. 16 cm squared means it is the area. So you must ensure that the unit for this one is centimeter square. If you put only centimeter, it is wrong. You must put centimeter square for area. So let's look for the next one. The next one is parallelograms. The area for parallelograms, the formula is really straightforward. Okay. By the way, before that, let me tell you about parallelogram, characteristic of parallelogram. Okay, this is a parallelogram. Parallelogram is having a similar length for this left and right. Okay, and it also have a similar length for upper and down and upper. So that's why we say it parallelogram. I'm not sure the pronunciation is the pronunciation is right, or the parallelogram, double L, okay, parallelogram. Sorry, I'm spelling it wrong. Parallelograms. So this how we're going to calculate the area for parallelogram. Let's say the base over here. To calculate the area for parallelogram, the formula is A equal to A times B. A is the base. Okay, B is the height. A is the base, B is the height. for the parallelogram. Let's say we have the base 8 cms and the height is also around, let's say we have 4 cms. So the area for a parallelogram is 8 cm for the base times 4 cm for the height. The value would be 32, right? 32 cm squared. So this is how you calculate the area for parallelogram. So kites having a similar technique to calculate using the triangles formula. Okay, and then we look at trapezium. Okay, we look at how to calculate the area for trapezium. Okay, the area for trapezium. Okay, the area of trapezium. Let me draw how the trapezium look like. Okay, trapezium usually consists of upper and lower base. Okay, upper and lower base. This is upper base. This is a lower base. And what most important thing is the height of the trapezium. We should know the height for the trapezium in order to calculate the area for trapezium. Okay, so the formula for to calculate trapezium is half. Okay, area for trapezium equal to half times you must times base and upper base and lower base. Addition of lower base, B is a lower base, plus, okay, plus upper base. Lower base plus upper base times height. Okay, C is the height, BA is the lower base and upper base. Lower base and upper base, you add it. So in this case, 1 over 2 times you add. Let's say we have B is equal to 10 cm, A equal to 5 cm, C, the height will be around 4 cm. So 10 plus 5. 10 plus 5 times the height, which is 4. So you show your works one by one, step by step, to avoid any careless or silly mistake. And then you settle it out. Okay, you will get the area for trapezium. So that is how you calculate the area for 4 kind of these shapes. Alright guys, so hopefully you really understand in this chapter. Okay, the summary is how to calculate the perimeter between triangles, parallelograms, kites and trapezium. Lastly, for the area. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you. Bye bye.